People would come with lawn chairs, with their computers. They would stand outside for 8 hours at a time just to patronize my business. And at that point, I realized that it was bigger than burgers and fries. I started Slutty Vegan August 2018. All the vegan restaurants in Atlanta closed at an early time, and I was really just solving a problem. I wanted something to eat.
With that, Pinky Cole began researching recipes and putting together a plan for a brand new vegan spot.
I had the ghost kitchen for about 2 months, and then I got kicked out. And I was placed with a challenge that I'm going to hold on to these customers or I'm going to lose them, and I wasn't willing to lose them. So I paid for a food truck.
A food truck that soon blossomed into a brick-and-mortar restaurant.
And on the day of my grand opening, I had about 1,200 people outside, and I couldn't believe it.
That's one of the things that I've been most struck by is that you do have lines out the door at your restaurants, and it's a lot of black folks.
Again, I'm in the heart of the South. These people want vegan food because they have fell in love with the experience. We're going to laugh with you. We're going to have loud music that speaks to the culture, and we do that intentionally. And by the time you walk out these doors and eat the food, you won't even realize that you have food that didn't compromise a dead animal, and that is the agenda.
Cole says the name has also played a role in her success.
It literally was a way to merge two most pleasurable experiences in the world, right? So that's sex and that's food. I wanted people to see vegan food in a different way, right? For years, people see vegan food as something just healthy, flavorless. I wanted to redefine it.
Then, little over a year and a half after opening, the whole world stopped.
There were so many decisions to make, right? As an entrepreneur, do I open? Do I close? Do I remain socially responsible? Do I listen to the governor? Do I listen to the mayor? I stopped down on my business for 2 weeks. I assessed the operation. I paid my employees during that time, and we put a plan in place.
And the business kept growing.
I've been able to open up 3 locations in the middle of a pandemic with lines still down the block. I've been able to partner with big businesses like Shake Shack and Possible Food, and I'm very grateful about that. I don't take that for granted because I understand that there's so many businesses that have not excelled through the pandemic.
I also want to talk about your philanthropic work.
I just like to help people. Like that to me feels better than money in the bank. I've seen my mother doing it growing up as a Jamaican woman, not having much, humble beginnings, but she would help anybody who needed help. Pinky Cole Foundation was really a way to bridge that generational wealth gap.
Through her foundation, Cole has helped pay tuition for 30 graduating seniors at Clark Atlanta University and helped provide scholarships to the children of Rayshard Brooks after he was fatally shot by a police officer in a Wendy's parking lot last summer. And that's just the start.
The community is who serves you, and the community is who supports you, especially when things like a pandemic happen. So it's my duty and obligation to make sure that I always give back to the community.
Was there ever a moment where you thought this might not work out?
Absolutely not. I'm a hustler. I saw how hard my mother worked. I've witnessed my father do over 20 years in prison. So, like, failure is not an option for me. Once upon a time, people in the South, black people, some black people especially, wouldn't eat vegan food, making it so normal, like a regular cheeseburger and fries. And in 50 years, the goal is to be able to save the world by having people eat less animals.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.